Yo, what up, chat? No intro today. I'm just ripping it. There's a PC gaming show going on, which you can see here on your screen. And it started a half hour ago. I forgot about it because I typically am not interested in these, but I remembered something specific. I remember that there's supposed to be an announcement from the Chia developers about Chia, or maybe their next game. I'm not sure. They teased an announcement, so I'm just gonna sit here and fucking watch it. And I figured, why not go live and we'll play Pikmin after. I forgot that this shit was happening. I'm gonna look up that tweet to see if I'm correct here. Who's the fucking team behind that? It's wild. I usually go live with like a starting soon screen and all that. Because I don't have that. We're just right there. Yeah, Thursday during the PC gaming show. Okay, cool. I'm glad we're here. I don't think it's happened yet because they haven't said anything about it. I obviously started late, but you'd assume they would tweet out the trailer as soon as it premiered. So my guess is it hasn't happened yet, which means you fucking bullin'. We're just gonna chill. I'm gonna sit here and eat a granola bar until some people start trickling in and watch this video game show. But if there's Chia shit, bro, you know I gotta be here. Still in my top 5 games of the year, baby. Now this right here, Jake sitting and eating a fucking granola bar. That's content, baby. Joshua, welcome in. Jay, welcome in.
To add some mega corporate espionage to your Steam wish list, find
very fucking chilling right now.
On the PC Gaming Show
I forgot that this PC gaming show was happening, and there's one specific game that has allegedly some sort of announcement.
Game selected by our panel of
I don't think it's happened yet.
Menace is coming to us from Hooded Horse, a specialty strategy publisher.
We'll see if I'm right. So we're just kind of fucking chilling, watching some video game trailers and watching this unbearable
now they're trading low fantasy for the
in hopes that we haven't missed the one part of the show that I'm looking for. And then we're gonna play some fucking Pikmin. It's gonna be dope.
Not too quick.
Shishwa, Shay, what are you guys up to? Never got first before. I'm so excited. Shishwa, first time for everything.
Number 18.
What is this? This is the PC gaming show. They do them like twice a year. It's kind of like an E3 style showcase with no real allegiance to like a publisher or a developer. It's just whoever we have, typically like smaller developers, indie games and things like that, have a place to kind of showcase their game on like a, I'm not gonna say big stage, I'm going to say medium stage, possibly even small stage. But sometimes there's some gems, and sometimes you see something that you'd be interested in that you're not sure existed prior to that. It's this Chia. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. This is why we're here. Is the announcement that Chia is just coming to Steam? All right. Cool. Bring Chia to more people. I'm telling you, chat, you have to play this game. If you have a heart like video games, like Zelda, Chia is a top 5 game of the year. It's the fucking best. Chia made me cry on stream because I have a heart. If you look at chat, you all know this emote right here. That emote. Yeah, Future knows. That emote is me trying to be brave. It's called Jake Twitchin' Strong. It's me trying to be brave and not cry on stream and absolutely fucking failing. It's unbelievable. It's the best. I love that game so much. Is it as polished as Tears of the Kingdom? No. Is it good? Yeah. A bigger stage than they would get otherwise. Future. Exactly.
But with every
so true. About to get Christmas presents and stop at Dunkin'. Hell yeah. Northeastern people be like
crying out into the void, fighting for
what's your Dunkin' order? Iced coffee, even though it's cold out. That's mine. It's my style.
Life that adapts.
Chia was a PS Plus on release. Yeah, one of the first like big ones. I feel like for like Humanity ended up doing that this year as well. Chia did it. Teardown kind of counts, right? Something like that. I'm eating a granola bar, chat. Oh, Richard Cam is back. Hold up. And he's here fucking harassing me. What, bro?
So bright it may
say hi to everybody.
Set the world ablaze.
You remember how this works? You remember how this works, bro?
If it's survival,
Richie, you're a little off center, buddy. I'm gonna fix you up. There you go.
Up next, one of our favorite studios, Obsidian, is expanding Pillars of Eternity into a first-person RPG called Avowed. One of the things that intrigues us about Avowed is that it specifically isn't setting out to put you in a sprawling sandbox, but something more concentrated, like the studio's recent sci-fi RPG, The Outer Worlds.
Oh, bro.
And here's another curve.
Hello, Cody. Too much new toys. I see not doing your usual intro has broken you.
I'll say it again. We might be living in the best moment for RPGs.
Look at the casual flex of having the fucking VR headset in the background there.
Avowed.
Why is Avowed here? What the fuck?
Avowed has me super excited because of the studio making it, Obsidian. From Fallout New Vegas to The Outer Worlds, they've shown us they know how to make
this is a big,
that I'm gonna love. When I was
big
watching
first-party
the
Microsoft
trailer, I was seeing all these flashy weapons and cool
Blade,
spells
welcome in.
and these big dungeons, and I was thinking to myself,
all right, Rich,
a little bit of Elder Scrolls.
You're just showing us your ass. You're out of here.
Obsidian twist on it, as they always do. So I'm looking forward to probably crafting and big, beautiful storytelling.
This is kind of wild to see.
Big set pieces and a gorgeous, dangerous
I think this is all from the last trailer they showed at the Microsoft Showcase.
The living lands are waiting.
Oh, okay. That's just like a little aside of like, this is what people want.
Now, one of the cool things about PC
that was
games
you for a minute.
No,
boo. I'm far more handsome than that guy. I would definitely never go on fucking some sort of gaming press show with my mustache looking that fucking soggy, bro. Looks like he just mashed a fucking badass burger and then was like, anyway, let's talk about Avowed.
Indica is a meditation on religion and authority.
At least I take good care of myself, you know?
With the devil by her side.
It's important when you're medium handsome
the game's creators in
to put in a little bit of extra work. You gotta be smelling nice. You gotta be looking well kept. You gotta work on that fucking line, bro. Can't have that neck beard going.
Indica.
Indica?
Who is she?
Did he just say, let me tell you about Indica?
Well,
even Richard's hyped up.
A nun.
Let me tell you about Tiva. Blaze it up, nuns.
Works hard. Really hard. Goodness. She even finds some time to chat with, what do you call it? Jot. Poor girl. Of all the boring places, why do you want to go to heaven?
Oh, Shay, answer my question. I saw the sugar cookie coffee. I'm intrigued. Oh, that's fucking interesting, yeah. I would bite on that. I'm a sucker for some seasonal fucking flavors. Oh, and Shishwa has to fix her camera. Yeah. The fucking girl that's hosting it, I could do a better job from my room. Oh, she literally blazing. So true. Toro, bro, what's poppin', homie? What's poppin', homie? Hope you're doing well, my guy. Did you finish your Mario RPG playthrough?
Arrived on PC in early 2024. Next, we've
Indica,
got a new
but with
game
a
in
K,
a genre
it's different,
that
chat.
continues to evolve and grow. The extraction shooter. Hawk
the extraction shooter, good. The world, I was just thinking, you know what the world needs right now?
Deploy to a stylish island called Exile to battle lizard men and
a new
fellow
extraction shooter.
For the treasures of a
RIP to my granola bar. I'm gonna miss it so much.
Now playable in early access on Steam. Here's a fresh look at Hawked.
The world needs these nuts. Got you, bro. It looks passable as fuck though. This is out now. How come I haven't heard about this? Yeah, it's Fortnite night tonight. Fortnite night tonight. Yeah. Only the 3 at best of the extraction shooters will live. Yeah, for sure. For sure. There isn't room for more than that. Chat, tonight in Fortnite, we are going to play the creative maps and vote on them for the Fortnite Awards, for the Game Awards. We're going to go see 3D Jeff Keighley and collect some statues. Fortnite night. We're going to buy Eminem an M&M skin. I don't know which. I've got like 3,000 V-Bucks or some shit sitting in there. We gotta spend them, baby. If you don't use them, they go bad. We're gonna buy M&M, obviously. And then we'll play some, we'll fucking drop a couple Fortnite matches. We'll talk to some randoms. We'll have ourselves a blast. This game looks fine. I want to know who's in charge of marketing, because this looks like Fortnite but extraction shooter, which is all the ingredients that you need. Hawked. H-A-W-K-E-D. But the fact that it's out and I don't know about it is a miss, because I am your exact fucking clientele. There's already Tarkov. Yeah, Tarkov stays. Call of Duty, Hunt Showdown, Marathon is coming. Well, I didn't know there was a PUBG one coming in. Yeah. I think that's the move, is like, it's very hard to get a new IP pop or
Hawked is playable now in early access ahead of its full launch.
One of those like trending video game things. Like there's always a couple that win, you know, you got your battle royales, yeah, Apex or something like that. Oh, Arc Raiders is extraction shooter? I didn't know that.
Make sure you drop into Exile with a full loadout for the full
it's typically the ones that steal it and then put that idea into their games that can succeed. So Call of Duty,
Dragon's
always.
Dogma devotees finally get their wish with a long-awaited sequel.
Chat, what's your pulse on Dragon's Dogma 2? Have you ever played Dragon's Dogma 1 or Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen?
Dogma 2.
I know that the Souls-like crew likes it and that it is different. It's got that pawn system and everything. But I don't know. I don't know if this needs to be on my radar or not. I don't think it's for me.
Capcom has shown just how good it is at creating these mixed action and fantasy RPGs with recent
out of this office.
Monster Hunter
series.
Bugging. And Dragon's Dogma 2 looks to continue that trend. Fresh crop of climbable chimeras and a bounty of befriendable pawns. The endless chain stretches on in Dragon's Dogma 2.
And chat, don't forget about this. This starts tomorrow, baby.
With Dragon's Dogma 2, we're 10 games deep into the Most Wanted, and things are about to get a lot colder.
Super Mario Advent Calendar starts tomorrow alongside our Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough.
In a sequel set 30 years later, new factions arise as resurgent humanity
What clarifies as an extraction shooter? I only just heard shooters. Extraction shooter is like that new thing where you drop into like a Warzone type scenario and then you get loot while you're there and you need to leave that area with the loot. So I want to say that like
Frostpunk 2.
Tarkov is kind of the big example of it, the way that game plays, and everybody else just kind of rips it off. Treehorn's right. Zombies in Modern Warfare 3 is extraction shooter. Agree. Oh, this is that fucking Frostpunk, right? Frostpunk 2? Colin loves this shit.
Mere survival was no longer enough. We kept
Fortnite, Call of Duty, Warzone, Farlight, Apex. It's not quite like Fortnite or Apex because they are just drop in and get your loot. There's like the added element of you're not trying to be the last person surviving. You're just trying to survive your round and then take your stuff out of there. So it's a little bit different. Black Ops over Modern Warfare, fight me. I'll take that. I'll take that. No, I'm on your side. I'm not going to fight you.
Hi.
If I had to trade every Modern Warfare game for every Black Ops game, I'm taking Black Ops just for zombies, baby.
Frostpunk 2 here at 11-bit Studios. What you've just seen is the first gameplay
like a game show shooter? Yeah, you're thinking of, we played it. It's called The Finals. And it's really good shit. You go in, you get your loot, but it's not yours until you get out. Yes, yes, yes.
Stay tuned for more.
Yeah, of course, Blade. No problem.
For Frostpunk 2 is
That's the fucking games as a service nightmares. They just keep on throwing new terms at us and expecting us to want their games. That's what you got me for. Time to trek the cold. See you later. Have a good stream. Shay, thanks for hanging out. Chat, say bye to Shay.
I'm the creative director of Demon School, and
good luck with Joe shopping.
Tactical battle system.
11-bit Studios might be underrated.
Plot our movements, which can be
yeah. All right. So future, we probably watched the same thing
lines or side steps, like
on
if you combine a king and a knight in chess.
Kind of funny
enemies by running straight into
games.
them. You can see fade.
They did like a little individual like
deal damage, but stuns
I
and
don't know.
debuffs enemies, reducing their
it was kind of around like
Now,
the
for
Summer
other
Games
damage dealer,
weeks,
Destin hits this demon,
and
he'll do
they
2
did
points of
like
damage.
a
But we can
little
take this
showcase for
further.
smaller
If
developers,
used,
and the
our healer
person
heals
that's like
character
mostly a
with full
one-man
health to
team
get an attack
that makes
down.
this game
Destin now does 4
is
points of
super
damage
inspired
to
by
this
like a bunch of
enemy.
tactics
You can also
games,
do
but also like
combos
the
by pushing
Persona
or pulling an
series.
enemy into
Really
another friendly
personable guy,
character,
and
as
showcased his
Namako and
game
Faye are doing here. Once you're happy with
in
your
an
choices,
excellent
you start
fucking
the action
fashion.
phase and watch
The
it
two
go.
that really stick out to me from that
These are the main
showcase,
puzzle
which I
pieces we'll be
assume you
working
watched,
with, but there
Future,
are 15
was this
characters,
game
each
and
with
then
their
the
own unique
Crab Dark
abilities to
Souls
each
fighting
other.
game.
You can also
Or
study
Crab
new
in the World,
techniques,
or whatever the
improve your
fuck it's called.
relationships,
I'll
fight
let
huge
you guys
bosses,
welcome
and
in.
unravel the mystery of why demons are breaking through to the human world on this mysterious island.
Action shooters are just a
hope you enjoy
modern
it.
take on Mario Kart Shine Mode. Oh my god, Shrine Mode. Yeah. Just well, that's something. That is something. Another Crab's Treasure. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Jake, how often on a daily basis do you wish you could work in I Am the Senate at one point or another? It's like my Roman Empire. Like 3 times a week. Purveyor of hype, making the emotes pop. We love this. This is some horror shit I'm not interested in. Oh, is this? Hey, that's exactly what the dark web looks like. It's not. It's not the way my buddies used to buy ecstasy on the internet for Bitcoin. I'm just kidding. That's a joke for legal reasons. You talking about the Roman Empire? What's your Roman Empire, El Toro, bro? Mine is people misunderstanding the Tidus laugh in Final Fantasy X and me wanting to explain it. People that make fun of the Tidus laugh don't have the context, and if they do have the context and they think it's
the only game on the most wanted list that's available
stupid,
now in early access, a team of retro shooter specialists are asking
virgins
an important
who
question.
have never had
What if Bloodborne played like Thief if
a
Thief had a
goofy
shotgun?
moment with someone they
From
desire to be
New Blood
intimate with?
Interactive, here's our latest look at GameList, featuring coming underscore error and
Let's hear it from me.
to the
Yeah, that's creepy
terrifying
Watch Dogs,
camera.
but for a Game Boy. Roman Reigns too. About to take the puppers to the vet. His ears are bothering him. Dogs and ear infections. Name a more iconic duo. Oh, and the inside of a dog's ears is the most disgusting thing in the world. What's the Titus laugh? Yeah, you spelled it right. Titus. This looks terrifying. Give a release date, please. I bet it's gonna get a release date. It's been in early access for 14 months. Yeah, that's a long time. Wood. I was trying to think of something funny to say, but all I could think of is that beast sounds like me when I'm about to fucking. But nah, that's not right. That's not right to say. That's not funny.
Gloomwood
That's just
opens
gross.
the gates to the Undercourt District in early 2024.
That's my imitation of that beast. How'd I do?
Newegg is, of course, one of our favorite places to find upgrades, and later in the show, we'll be sharing some recommendations in our holiday wish list. But we've also partnered with Newegg to build a... Wait,
Sounds
am I
a little like
reading
a
this
cleric beast. Yeah, I think you're right.
We bought an egg-shaped computer.
I'm inside. What's my target?
Tiny noses that flat on their faces. That's true. What is this? Quantum Break 2?
Guess this is the egg. Oh.
See, you found my egg.
The hell is it?
I see you found my egg made me laugh pretty hard. That's a good line. Hideo, welcome in. Good seeing some Spider-Man 2 from you yesterday. I had a fun time sitting there.
PCGamer.com/egg to watch the full
I see you found my egg. Whoever scripted this should be fine.
Would probably rank higher if we knew a single thing about it. I mean,
oh, the thaumaturge. How did I do? How's my pronunciation of thaumaturge? There's the studio that's remaking Witcher 1. No shit.
And how scared should we be of the answer?
That's a lot.
Let's hear from our voting panel on how GTA 6.
Welcome in, homie.
Number 13, Grand Theft Auto 6.
Okay, come on.
Yo,
You're
what's
not.
up, guys? My name is S.
Can you imagine they dropped the GTA 6 trailer here? They obviously don't, but they're kind of like doing this little bit.
My personal pick for the PC gaming show Most Wanted has
Here's
to be
like the games that are most anticipated, just so that they can say the words Grand Theft Auto 6 and get people fucking triggered, bro.
Storylines are always absolutely fantastic.
And they got S fans, so that's nice.
It's one of the greatest video game franchises of all time.
I'm excited.
They've never officially named it GTA 6. I think it's going to be called GTA Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and the VI in Vice will be pink
Rockstar
or purple.
Recently acquired CFX, which is the company that
Star Wars trailer was disappointing.
And that
I'm not mad they used an interview to hype it. They could have had her interview devs at least or something. Yeah.
Roleplay servers.
I hope you guys are excited.
All of this thing, all of this is just
has a lot of hype around it right now.
Fluffy.
And very excited to see what it holds.
I hope you guys enjoy
GTA 5 remake. Oh, I fucking hate that. Oh, SteamWorld Build is out or really close to coming out and people love it. Have you guys ever played a SteamWorld game? GTA 6 Drugs and Rock and Roll would be very good. I think it's out tomorrow. Got it. I think I saw reviews starting to come through, and I think I might have seen like a post where it's like the best reviewed SteamWorld game, and all of the SteamWorld games are reviewed so well. Look at the soundtrack go. Like, this game knows what it is. That's such a cool way to, like, they nailed their aesthetic and they keep it and they change the type of games that they make. Is probably such a blessing for their art direction team and really lets them, like, focus their craft, because I think that these games look good and it's very easy to fuck this aesthetic up because so many people use it. Oh, I might play the shit out of this. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna play the shit out of this. And look at it. Available on everything under the fucking sun. Good Switch game, yeah. I don't know what this is, but Colleen's gonna love it. This right here is fucking Colleen bait, bro. This Manor Lords, it could be. Yeah, I think it is. Probably because I see this manor. Fortnite. Oh no, Bellwright, a game that I have never said the name of out loud, I don't think, or heard of.
Top of the Crown's Tyranny in Bellwright, coming to early access in December. Our next game rounds out a killer combo of high-profile fighting games that have hit PC in the last year. Ready? Fight.
What's not on PC?
Number 12,
oh.
Tekken 8.
Interesting. What are they going to show? They just had the reveal for character like 2 days ago.
It's been more than 6 years since Tekken last entered the ring on PC, and we're
this game is gonna fuck, dude. I keep on forgetting that this comes out in January.
Mechanics going all in on aggression and 32 characters
These
to try
20 Tekken trailers is true.
The leopard head. Tekken 8 weighs
the guy with the
right
leopard head, his name is
of our
King.
most
Put some
wanted
respect
list.
on his fucking name. One of the most iconic characters in all of Tekken.
We're moving forward in our rankings with the sequel to a
Like, I don't know, what did happen? Did they reach out to Namco, to Bandai Namco, to Namkai Bando?
Oh, hey,
Trapping out the
Frankie,
bando.
I think you could use a little
Oh, this
backup
guy's
on
intolerable, bro.
Hi, Sean. How did you do that?
They're both
You know,
pretty
it's
intolerable.
game show tradition to have us
It's not very good.
orbiting in a space frigate or in an underground facility, so I just started calling around.
You video called a World War II bunker?
I did. My powers are great.
I fucking completely lost my train of thought because I'm so enraged by the presence of these two people. I'm sorry,
Number
what?
11, Hollow Knight Silk Song.
This most wanted thing is... This is such a weird...
Allow me to share three
the way
reasons
that
why
they
I'm excited
are...
for Hollow Knight Silk Song. First, the graphics. I adore the
side loading all of these fucking
more, but elevating it with
games that they don't have any new information from. They have no new
original Hollow Knight somehow was able to blend super
trailer,
fast
no new
snappy
footage, no new insights or anything like that. But because they exist for PC, they're side loading them into their quote unquote most wanted list. It's like, yeah, I could host a fucking show and be like, here's my Jake Twitchin gaming showcase. Number 1, Kingdom Hearts 4.
Is exploration. Team Cherry are masters of this. There would be
This is a waste of mine and your time
was able to get there.
to watch this guy that I actively dislike talk about a game that I actively want to see more of.
New enemies or entirely new zones, and it's that exact
Freedom Wars. Oh man, yeah, good pick,
rewards my
Hideo.
exploration. Oh, I literally can't wait for Silk Song.
Pissed about how long. Yeah, I mean the Silk Song thing is a fucking
for your Silk Song
meme that has now
expertise, Sean.
repeated
What
itself.
began as a spin-off expansion to Team Cherry's beloved Metroidvania is now one of our most sought-after sequels. Assuming it leaves hiding someday.
Very frustrated by the format of this. I think it's cheap. I think it cheapens their already cheap brands, if I'm being honest.
And we're offering a PC-sized reward. Follow the QR code on screen and complete our PC Gaming Show viewer survey, and you could win a custom-built AC Mirage gaming PC.
Are you mad at him because he's balding? He's too afraid to make the transition. I mean, that type of cowardice does irk me for sure.
And now,
the amount of people, the amount of friends that I have being in my 30s now that I'm just like, I'll just go and I'll fucking palm. I'll get him with the fucking. Do it. Palm right to the fucking hot head. I'm like, you look like a fucking idiot. Like, do it. Look at this thing. I'll touch that little spot in the back of their head right at the crown. Like, look at this. It's all skin. You can feel my fingertip.
No, of course not.
You're latched onto nothing.
But in the end, they're just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories.
I like to do that to strangers as well, but I don't touch them. See, at least, like, I have zero interest in this game, but at least they have new footage of it and they're showing something tangible. The problem is that there's no differentiator between this and Silk Song, which they have zero to add to the conversation about. Our Lady of the Drowned Lake. It's a good name. That's the type of name where in 2024, if somebody said, oh, on my list of Game of the Year games, I have Our Lady of the Drowned Lake. It's a horror game made by an indie dev. I'd be like, oh yeah, of course. That game deserves to be there. Look at the little thing at the bottom right. Actual pre-alpha gameplay. It will only get better. I like the honesty on this trailer. We see pre-alpha gameplay all the time, but the warning and the little, like, well wishes of it will only get better. It's such a funny thing to add. Good for them. I believe you. What a funny little message. Gray Zone. You must be very proud. It's true. Mad Finger Games?
we're nearing the heavy hitters selected by our panel of industry experts as their top 10 most wanted games. But first, a fresh look at the gun fu gameplay of Spine.
Spine?
Redline has your combat AI.
It is. It's going to be Spine. Look at her spine.
May lead to unexpected consequences.
Kung Fu.
Who the fuck are you?
Streamer industry expert. Yeah, it's true. I could be that person. You can use an Aqua's back glow up for sure. Let me see that fucking spine.
elevator this time.
Why'd you get a spine tattoo? No one can see it. You know why. Yeah, listen, there's no gameplay here, but they've got an aesthetic going on. But she did say at the beginning, let's look at the gun-fu gameplay of Spine, and then they proceeded to not show us any gameplay. That was a CG trailer about Spine.
Action choreography, Spine
is
Player
One / Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah.
We're just minutes away from starting our top 10 countdown. And make sure you stick
Kurt,
around
I'm in
all
on
the
this
way to
idea.
the #1 game on our list.
Mirror's Edge vibes. Yeah, I can see that.
Gameplay footage. But before that, here's a message from our friends at PC Game Pass.
The absolute banger patroller for Dead Island, yeah. Was that BioShock? Did I just see BioShock? Oh, it's just a Game Pass commercial, bro. Silk Song, you got some fucking nerve. Yeah, we need to do tonight maybe some Game Awards predictions on the show. Maybe we do, like, when we're doing the Game Awards thing in Fortnite, we can talk about what we might expect to see for, like, announcements, like, have chat vote, will we see Silk Song, will we see Grand Theft Auto? I think we are, within 1 week from today, chat, we will have seen Grand Theft Auto, whether it's at the Game Awards a week from today, or before then. I do not think that they announced and show off Grand Theft Auto after the Game Awards. Healy has to be on the line with Rockstar North.
Here's a special message from the
and even if he doesn't have it, he is doing everything that he can to make sure that that trailer is shown off before the event, so that people don't spend the entire event hoping and praying that they see Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6 is the elephant in the room of the video game industry right now. We're waiting for the shoe to drop.
Hello, I'm Christopher Barrett, franchise game director.
Okay, I give partial credit here. Fire Mario, welcome in, homie.
Marathon has received since
partial credit here for Marathon,
being voted
only because they actually have the fucking game director.
Absolutely motivates
here to talk about it. Also,
hard at work right
tough
now,
time to be high up at Bungie. These guys are actively shooting themselves in the foot, legs, shins, knees, thighs. They're about to shoot their own fucking dick off.
I genuinely cannot wait for that one. Right, let's keep things moving with a couple more trailers.
I can show Jake whatever random predictions I have on my notepad file for the Game Awards. Yes, future, please. Please. Need. Is this Goaty? No, this is just a PC gaming show, and it's got a really shitty fucking format. They're doing weird stuff. This actually looks kind of cool. What am I looking at right now? This looks nice. Some sort of roguelike platformer, Metroidvania type of thing with like an inventory. Ooh, game, you're pretty. Yeah, have we seen this before?
I am the master architect.
I love that. Look at that. That's such a cool hook. Is he building the map that he takes through the Metroidvania?
And I am in control.
Cryptical Path, and there's a demo. I'm writing that down. Chat, that was really cool. Should we play that right now? Question, Cryptical Path. Do we stream it right now?
Filled with wonder.
Where are my fucking post-it notes? I found them. They changed color.
And then slap them. Just slap it all. Except these. Best to make a home for yourself, but not just yourself. After all, if you're gonna make it on this planet,
I'm gonna have a mind to. Maybe that looks really cool. Crashlands 2. Oh, good call. Good pull, Hideo. I played some of Crashlands on mobile. It was really good.
Steam in 2024.
Really good shit.
At number 9 on the most wanted is the product of a simple
Nick,
design
thanks for being here. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Ty, good to see you, homie. I was relatively casual holiday enjoyer, but I only finished it this year, and even I'm annoyed by Silk Song. Yeah, for sure. The whiny bitches that made the whole personality. Yeah, it's the Silk Song fans and the Undertale fans.
Climbing the highest mountains.
The bane of the video game fans.
In Auckland.
Even we don't claim them as our own.
Number 9, Path of Exile.
Oh, people are hype on PoE, right? Alright, welcome back. 40 seconds left on an ad. Yeah. I got ads are set to as little as they can be to disable pre-rolls. You have to give up a minute and a half every 30 minutes. It's the handshake deal that we make with Twitch to allow us to stream. We'll take it. Rich, welcome in, homie. Got a haircut today wearing a turtleneck. Never again. Yeah, Fire Mario, ill-advised. Or get U-Block Origin. What am I looking at right now? Some developer? Grinding gear games. You know what really grinds my gears? I don't want to work somewhere where I have to look at that fucking statue all day.
Basically our next generation
Fuck my
action
day
RPG.
up.
And one of the things we really wanted to make sure that we were doing with it is to make
you'd think so,
action
Shishra.
combat really, really excellent. We just want to make sure that anyone playing the game, you know,
You guys want to hear about my
like an
haircuts?
action game, feels
They're wild and
fun
they
to play,
happen in my bathroom just
like
outside
dodge
that
rolls
office
and,
door.
like, canceling, things like this. And it just means that the game just feels a lot better than it previously did, as well as everything else that you'd expect from a sequel to Path of Exile.
One thing in particular that sets
Winner.
Path of Exile apart is obviously the depth, but
What was
in
that,
the
a BAFTA
itemization
award?
systems, crafting systems, but also the sheer number of quantity of
Something
monsters,
British Academy for the Arts? Is that what
We have
BAFTA stands
over a
for?
decade
Let
of
me look at what
content that
BAFTA
is going
stands
to be
for.
available in Path of Exile 2 as well.
BAFTA.
For Path of Exile 2, we really want to keep the mechanics from Path of Exile 1 that are great, but we can now have the opportunity to rebuild them and restructure them in a way that is
What is
easier to
it says
understand
British.
and much
Oh,
more
British
accessible
Academy
for
of
someone
Film
coming
and
at it for
Television
the first
Arts.
time and keep
Bald
that
and
depth
funny
of
Twitch
their
account.
in a
Yeah,
way
that must
much
be
more natural to understand.
I think there's a big difference between depth and complexity.
We should give out our own BAFTAs. The bald and funny Twitch account.
One, because we've simplified the sort of technical complexity around doing things like the way you
shit, that's really fucking good,
to make
Future.
it easier to understand. But at the same time, we're making sure
This
that we
is
keep all
Feller
the
of the
depth in
Week
terms of
material,
character options
yeah.
and things that you can do. So
Yeah,
everything
it
is
is.
still there as far as like what
That
can
is
I do
what
to build this
BAFTA
character.
stands
It's just that it is easier to do so because you don't
As
have to
far
be
as I
worried,
know.
for example, about when
Chat,
you're changing your
I was
items,
talking
you're gonna
to
break the way your skills are working.
Jen
and things like
Pasta
that. So I think that actually
the other day
you and
from
regular
chat
players can tolerate a lot
about
of depth.
merch.
It's the complexity that we want to try.
She has made her own shirts and suggested I do the same, and then bounced a couple ideas that I had with you guys off of her, and then she kind of perfected them, and I think that I am ready, not ready, but in December I want to do like a
dodge roll is a really great way to do it.
stream around
We actually already had a philosophy
crowdsourcing ideas for Jake Twitchin merch. And again, I'm not doing
we were
this
just doing that by running around.
like
But I think
make
the dodge roll
money,
has actually
you know?
changed a lot of things, and especially
I'm doing
because,
this
you know,
to
now that you can
hopefully
expect a player to
create
be able
some
to do
cool
that, it
shit
means that we
that
can
some
have
people
the
might
expectation
actually
of the
want to
balance as
wear,
well.
We've
including
done fresh
myself.
design on everything.
And I think
We've
I've
taken
got like
some
the
elements from
basis
Tier
for a
1 in
couple
terms of
ideas.
monsters, specific monsters, and
AmazingStreamer.com. Fuck, I'm writing
they
that
were fun
down.
to play. Like, why not replicate something that is
That's
still
good shit.
fun to play? But of course, it's full fresh coat of paint.
I think we're onto something with some of the sayings, like some of like the words. We just gotta find the right like font and way to lay it out on our shirt. But
we have secondary
things
AI
like
systems
We're Gaming,
that allow the monsters to
I
do
fucked it.
skills
What
while
up,
they were
chat?
performing another skill, much like how a player can dodge roll to interrupt a skill.
I would love to do a Jake
Chella
Chella 2023 shirt.
Interactions with the environment, though.
And maybe we can do a yearly Jake Chilla.
Spawning from things, a lot more.
Richard
like in
themed
one of
shirt
our
is
areas
good,
now,
but
here we
not
have
all the other
monsters
stuff that
riding on
Rich
top of
said.
Another monster, and then when they get close, they all jump off.
There's a lot of design changes that have had to gone on to take into account
AmazingStreamer.com
so something like
shirt.
the Mercenary now, we're developing how crossbows should work. We kind of really looked at that.
Emote,
and thought,
something
how can
Pepsi Man, but we can't. We got to be careful on copyright infringement.
Like pistols and shotguns and things like that. Like, what about those makes them
I
different
fucked
from
it.
each other?
Maybe,
so
maybe I don't know how much we want to be on there saying I fucked it. Maybe just a really big shirt of me with trying to stay strong.
And I think that as
Mark
we
would
approach
agree.
each different
Of course.
class, we're thinking like, how can we make the skills here feel so different than every other class?
For a lot of the really unique skill sets like the crossbows, which are almost basically guns,
I think
there's
we
a
could put
lot
something
of work
together.
that's been done in other games
Take
to make those
Yellow
feel
Mason,
great that
no.
we had the opportunity to bring into Path of Exile. And
I
there's a
can't-
lot of lessons of what works well in a shooter that can work well in an RPG if you do the work, get the animations right, get the timing right. We've done a lot of
I
core
can't.
system
My eyes don't
changes
work
to
like
make
that.
it so that
My eyes
it
barely
feels
work as
like
it is.
you've got as much control as
How
you
would Pepsi
would
about the
in a
partnership? I've been
shooter-focused
trying,
game.
man.
There's a lot
I've been
of, lot of
trying.
other games done well that we can
The
bring
thing
into
is, like,
Path
it's
of
way
Exile that
easier to get a
no
do
RPG is
partnership
really
than hopefully
built
somebody
on,
would have an
because they
in
don't
at
have the
PepsiCo,
crazy
which is the
level of
parent
skill
company.
variety that we
Because Dude
ended
cares
up
about
having.
So we've got a live stream
gaming,
later
and they have
today
like their
where we're gonna
game
be
fuel
showing
line and
off
shit.
2 of our character classes.
Very long
We're really
PoE
deep
segment.
diving into
It
the
is. It
mechanics,
is
and
indeed.
we're really excited to show that. So if you're interested to know more about Path of Exile 2, then tune into that later today.
We Mormon, I know.
The old magics, not to be
Like Coco. Coco can take many wives
Now,
on Monday
if
nights.
you're anything like me, you leave your Christmas shopping to the absolute last second and then speed
Yeah,
run
what if I
the
showed up
entire
on stream
thing
with
in
a fucking
single
red
afternoon,
bandana
guess
around my
check out
neck
some
with a
regret.
motherfucking
But
white tee
what
and
to
a
buy the PC gamer in
green
your life?
suspenders?
Well, our good friends at Intel have a few ideas. Here's
GameFuel
5 of
sponsored my
their favorite
college's
gaming
esports
deals
team
this
for a while,
holiday
and then
season,
COVID ruined
all on
everything.
offer
Fuck,
now
that's pretty
at
sick though,
eBay.
Fire.
The Acer Predator Helios gaming
these
laptop.
gaming
Inside
esports
is an
teams.
i7
I went to school at the wrong time, man.
13700X CPU, an RTX 4070,
PepsiCo is Mormon?
16
Is that
gigabytes
true?
of DDR5 memory,
drinking
and
Mormon
1
soda?
terabyte of storage. We've been big
can't-
fans
also
of
chat,
Acer's Helios
when
machines
someone
for
says
ages,
DDR5
and the new 16-inch Predator has fast
RAM,
become
whenever
one
you're
of
talking
our
about
favorite
DDR
gaming
RAM,
laptops. It's the perfect
we all think about the same
combination
thing, right?
of processor, graphics card, big 240 Hz
It's Dance
screen,
Dance Revolution.
and price. The
DDR is
24-thread
Dance Dance
Intel
Revolution.
CPU
Stop
is
trying to steal our
mighty strong
acronym.
too, and the RTX 4070 graphics card also supports the magic of frame generation for a buttery smooth experience.
Dancing RAM.
This
The
is
RAM
the
got some
Gigabyte
smooth
Aorus
moves for
15
sure.
gaming laptop, running on an i7
Massacred
13700H
Mormons.
CPU. RTX 4070
Oh, no.
graphics, 16
Spent years
gigabytes
on
of
Missionary.
DDR5 RAM, a 1 terabyte Gen 4 SSD, and a
Sleep on Missionary.
15.6-inch 165
contact is important.
Hz QHD display. If your needs are a little lighter, this only slightly smaller 15-inch Aorus is a great option. You still get a 20-thread Intel
classic.
CPU with the same RTX 4070 GPU inside it and a high refresh rate QHD screen. It still packs
Yeah,
a
it's infused with the
serious
event,
punch,
yeah.
and if you want serious frame rates from the latest games, either
Predator
of these
Helios is
laptops
the
has you covered.
Helios.
We've
Helios
also got the MSI Katana
is the gaming
17
laptop. I should be
gaming
wearing my
laptop.
fucking glasses.
An i7 13620H processor, RTX 4070 GPU,
In Tennessee,
32
no shit,
gigs
huh?
of DDR5 memory,
Not saying
and
I'm
a
proud
1
of that. Right,
terabyte
right.
SSD. If you're looking
But I
for a
can
lot
read-
of
I can
screen
read
real
so much
estate,
better.
MSI's 17-inch chonker will get the job done without costing a bomb. The 13th Gen Core
Processor.
i7 is a 16-thread chip. The machine still
Chat, we're
sports
gonna
an
play Pikmin in
RTX
a little while.
4070
Are we
graphics
listening to
card
more
handle all the
Julian
newest
pronunciation
releases,
videos?
and you content creators are
He would
going
tell us how to say
love
processor,
the massive
right?
32 gig
No
of
doubt.
DDR5 memory this expansive laptop has to offer. Next, MSI's Aegis gaming rig, carrying
One of
the
the founding members that played
i7
Overwatch and Mario
13700F
Kart.
CPU.
Fuck, that's so sick.
An RTX 4060
Vitamins.
Ti,
Yeah.
another spacious 32 gigs of DDR5 with 2 terabytes of
That-
storage.
I mean,
so yeah, you remember
I
that
should-
big black
I don't know.
obelisk from the
I
start
think
of
next year might be
2001: A
new
Space
computer
Odyssey,
year.
right?
And when I
MSI's
say new
Aegis
computer year, I know what you're
RPC
thinking is
very
upgrade your
much has
existing
that vibe,
computer.
but also
No.
throws in a little
What I want to
RGB
do is I want to get a
flair.
new computer that's the
Inside
gaming
this
computer,
monolith, you'll
and then wipe
find
this
a
fucker clean and make it the streaming
24-thread
computer and do a
Intel
double
CPU
computer setup,
and way more memory and
which would allow
storage
me a
than you
lot more
usually find in a
flexibility
PC at this
for
price. Finally, we have the
PC
12th Gen
games, which
Core
is what I
and
desire
Arc
to do
bundle.
most times.
An i7 12700K CPU.
No more
and
leaning
the
on like
Arc
PlayStation 5
A770
copies of fucking
with a
Call of Duty
$50
so that I can
discount.
actually officially
But there ain't
stream
much
Call of
that can
Duty
top
to
the
you with a
feeling of
keyboard and
building
mouse.
a gaming machine with your own 2 hands. And these Intel Silicon bundles will allow you to do that at a bargain
Gaming
price.
PC, yeah, this would
For
be the
us,
best
pairing
streaming
a
PC
12th
that's
Gen
ever
i7
existed.
with an AS ROC Arc 770 is
It'd
a
be
real
fun.
smart money play. Because these older CPUs TPUs share a ton
And if
of
I
DNA
could
with the
escape like
latest
getting a gaming
14th gen
PC that's
chips.
not worried worried
and this
about
graphics card has
streaming
only got faster
at
since
all,
launch.
and it's just worried about gaming.
Damn, those are some
$1,500 out the door, I feel like.
computers. Let's hope Santa thinks with all
If I
be
have who
nice
build
this
it.
year, or at least he hasn't heard any of the things you've said.
Yeah,
in so
of course, the pros out there, and I'm sure they didn't play. I'm sure they didn't pay
Our
for it.
next
I'm sure
game
that was
is
a
fun
fucking.
one. A blisteringly fast race that, and a
Fucking-
1999 throwback you didn't know you needed.
This is
Racing
the
into
company
early
that always
access
sponsors
soon.
everybody
This
with
is
their
Death Grip.
computers. NZXT. I bet it's an NZXT. It was Ironside. Yeah. PC was only 2,500. That's pretty good. Beyond Good and Evil 2 would be a nice throwback reminder. Fuck, I want Beyond Good and Evil so bad. Did you guys see the Beyond Good and Evil leak from the other day? This is fucking, no, this is pod racing. What am I watching? Chat. What is this game? This is pod racing. Hold on, I have a button. I have a button exactly for this. Wait. I got it done. I got it done. Death Grip. I know a girl that...
Now that's what I legally can't call pod racing. The whole reason we're here today is because, yes, there are an incredible amount of video games, and we want to help you decide which ones are the most deserving of attention. But if you're watching and wondering, hey, why isn't The Elder Scrolls 6 one of the most wanted games? Well, let me explain. Our voting process for the most wanted list prioritizes games that are imminent and that we know lots of
Under
information
700, yeah, that's so
about.
crazy.
The more confident
The
we are in a
yippee at
game's
the
release
title
date,
reveal.
the more rewarded it is
It
by
ended
our
up timing
voting
up pretty
system.
well.
But still,
I know a girl with
there's
what,
a long
Jake?
list of
Nothing.
high-profile
Nothing.
games that have been in dark mode for years and
Scrippy.
years. While theoretically enormous, they're frustratingly absent from the
Kung Fu
public
Grip or
eye.
Death Grip,
So,
survey
just to give
says.
them at least a moment of acknowledgement, I'm going to see how
Both.
many of these I can rattle through. Ready?
Anything we know a lot
The Elder
about, is that
Scrolls
why
6,
GTA was on the
Bioshock 4,
list?
which was
Yeah.
announced 4 years ago, the
It's so
eventual
fucked.
Cyberpunk 2077 sequel, The Witcher remake, Project 007 from the team that made Hitman, that's probably going to be incredible.
We know more about that
Dragon
than GTA.
Age Dreadwolf.
We know more
Come
about
on,
this than
BioWare,
GTA.
let's see it. Death Stranding
We're gonna
2,
start tallying.
Star
Way more about that than
Wars
GTA.
Eclipse.
Even
Yes,
more
the
about
Tom
this than
Clancy's
GTA. We've seen a
Splinter Cell
trailer.
remake. Oh, and that untitled
About the
Fallout-like
same.
RPG from New Blood Interactive. Arma 4,
I
that
don't know
League
anything
of
about
Legends
that.
fighting game that looks really good. A
Hell,
Wonder
we've
Woman
seen tons of
game, the
gameplay
new
footage
Indiana
of.
Jones game from the folks that made Wolfenstein.
We know more than
Good and
GTA
Evil
about
2, which
almost
has
all
been
of
in
these.
development for something like 15 years. The reboot of the Skate series and Crisis
8
4.
is playable.
Crisis 4. Oh, while I catch my
Yeah.
breath, let's see a couple
4.
of games that actually
4.
have gameplay footage.
What is this? This Hellblade? Chat, sometimes I just think about that fucking Hellblade trailer
world
from
is
the
in
Microsoft
chaos.
conference this past year, and I get mad.
The gods and their armies of the dead seek to rule over
I get mad that
everything we
people
call
like
home.
that.
I'll be damned if I let that happen. My name is Noor Vanek.
Luck is a good guess. I think you're correct.
Survivor. Soldier.
Is this worse than the 83 showcase? Very easily. Manscaped. Every good podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. I like the little homie. I'll tell you that much. We do like that. Oh yeah. Bjorn sending me that computer he's talking about, and it is wild.
Time for a word from our good friends at Mad Mushroom.
Mad Mushroom is a publishing company that is going to be a little different from other publishing companies.
Mad Mushroom gives us the opportunity to enter
Why
the
was
games industry while at the same time
Toad a pop
elevating
in
and
here?
amplifying the message of hundreds of indie developers.
You are literally working hand in
There's like
hand
there's a weird
with
propaganda going on with
influencers
like
to figure out
OTK.
how to
Yeah,
make your
yeah,
game
yeah.
as enjoyable as possible, not just to play, but also from a content viewing perspective.
If you're a developer and you're interested in us publishing your game, go to madmushroom.gg. Check it out. We're very passionate and we're very excited about what we're doing here.
Swanky, what's up, homie? Oh, it is OTK.
In a city that never sleeps, innovators like Kieran Short and the All Street New York City Collective remind us that with the right tools, like the Alienware laptop, the boundaries of art and technology can be pushed beyond our imagination. That's where Alienware's top-of-the-line computers come in.
Her hair looks like my
Introducing
avatar
our
wig.
real-life XP Boost, the Alienware Power Boost benefit. Scan our QR code or visit the site below to see how Alienware is undeniably stepping up the game.
Oh, shit.
In Islands of Insight, you awaken on a floating island as a seeker. Your goal is to explore a serene
this looks
fantasy
like
realm of ancient
fucking.
wonders and natural beauty.
This looks like.
Solve its mysterious puzzles.
Fuck, chat. What's it called? It's
and
Assassin's
unveil the
Creed, but it's not
secrets of the
Assassin's Creed, but it's Ubisoft, and it's got the
We
girl,
designed
and it's
the
more
world to be
cartoony,
brimming with thousands of
and
handcrafted
it's got
puzzles,
the
each of them
girl.
carefully placed
Immortals
throughout the
Phoenix
landscape.
Rising, and Phoenix is
You might
spelled
start
exactly
off
the way that you
solving logic
think.
puzzles, and then decide to search for hidden
F-E-N-Y-X.
objects, or
Yeah.
go find some
Future
perspective
nailed it.
or
Immortals
memory
triggered me
puzzles
into
to take
remembering
on.
the whole title.
Designed by
Phoenix.
some of the best
Immortals
minds in
Phoenix
puzzle
Rising.
design. Our puzzles vary
Immortals
in
Femur
difficulty
Rising.
and
That's
are
the one,
thoughtfully
Squinky. Good shit. Good
crafted to
shit.
be relaxing,
Girl sounds like she'd be a good
challenging,
actress.
and
It's too real.
satisfying to solve for
Um,
newcomers and
The
seasoned
biggest
puzzle
miss
fans.
in all
There is
of
no linear path
Immortals
in
Phoenix
Islands of
Rising
Insight.
is them
You
dropping
choose where to go,
the original
which
name.
puzzles to solve,
How is this
and in
game
what
so high on the
order,
list?
all
Biggest
at your
marketing
own
budget.
pace.
Biggest marketing
You
budget
can
to
solve
appear at the
puzzle
video
quests to unlock
PC
new
gaming show.
areas in the
What was the
campaign,
original title for
or explore
Immortals
the main island, an
Phoenix
expansive open
Rising?
world
It was
where
like
most of the
God
puzzles
God
and
mode
secrets are
or
found.
in the Valley of the
Wander around
Gods. That's a
the
different game.
sublime
Gods and
landscapes on
Monsters.
foot,
Future.
or glide
You're a
above
fucking
them.
encyclopedia, and frankly,
Our
a
shared
joy
world
to
allows
have
for
in
seamless
chat.
interactions and collaboration between
Gods and
players.
Monsters is such a great name.
You can interact with others
Immortals
for a
Phoenix
bit of
Rising
guidance,
is such a fucking
or you
drastic
can play
downgrade. It's
entirely on your
absolutely
own.
insane.
This is your adventure.
Kind of fuck with this.
In today's fast-paced
You
world,
know what it
we
reminds
hope
me of?
Islands Insight
Future. All right,
delivers
this one
a
is again
sublime
very
escape
niche, and
for
I think
players
only you
looking
and
to
I will
unwind.
know it, or if Loa is
If you
around,
want
we'll
to
maybe remember it.
discover more,
Kyle
play
played
our
this
demo
fucking
today
game. It was
on our
something
Steam
2. We're never gonna remember the name of it. You probably will because you're a machine. But I remember it was like a VR game that was ported to
In
like Steam
1999,
or consoles,
Homeworld brought RTS
and
space combat
Kyle
fully
would say
into three
fucking
dimensions.
thank you my
Now,
god, thank
20
you my
years
god,
after
because you have to go
Homeworld
into like
2,
this
it's a
god
very different
view, and there
world
was
for
like an
real-time
aesthetic that was very
strategy. And an
similar to
excellent
that,
time for a
but a
comeback.
very cursed,
From
very
Blackbird
bad
Interactive,
video game
This is Homeworld 3.
that he streamed maybe a year and a half ago, maybe even closer to 2 years ago.
Number 8, Homeworld 3.
Homeworld 3 feels like it should be at number 8 for a PC gaming show.
First batch of bombers rolling off the line. Looking good.
What the fuck was the name of that stupid game?
Homeworld 3 is 3D.
I've never heard of most of these games. Fire Mario, believe me.
Incredibly cinematically compelling.
I played Homeworld
When we were
1 or 2.
first starting up on
Just
Homeworld
not my
3,
style.
we were thinking, what are
Just not
some of
my
the
fucking
coolest
jam.
spectacles you can think of in the universe that you would want to play
At all.
in or around?
In essence, Homeworld 3 was really our original dream of Homeworld 2. The problem was, in the late 90s,
Homeworld
early
2
2000s, the vision for Homeworld 3 was utterly impossible to make.
Massive coronal sun ejections, massive battles in asteroid fields.
Massive environments with these giant megaliths.
Say massive again. Say massive again, I'll fucking do it.
Size things that would create an interesting landscape for the player to move their units through. We had to wait 20 years before we could do that. So anyone who's interested in strategy or strategy-like games,
Into a Solar Empire, I've heard good things about. This is just like the
anyone who loves science fiction.
I
For us,
couldn't do
Homeworld
this.
3 is a love letter to the fans of the franchise that have been with us over the last 20, 22 years. And with Homeworld 3, we want to just continue that amazing feeling that you got from playing Homeworld 1 back in the day and give that to you again. You you can play Homeworld 3 at the pace that you want to play. Tactical pause are going to allow you to actually just pause the game 100%. We have a classic controls, which you'll know and love from Homeworld 2, and then we have our modern control scheme. And that one is built around FPS controls that you know and love from the games that you've played before.
God, this is a fucking snooze, bro. It's so weird that they would put like Grand Theft Auto 6 on this fucking list and Silksong on this list.
Cinematic combat is such a huge pillar to the franchise. We want you to be able to get in there, find the coolest camera angle, and enjoy the spectacle. For anybody who's never played a Homeworld game, they'll be able to get right into it.
We are all massive together. Maybe massive was the friends we made along the way.
We wanted choke points. We wanted interesting
base game genres oversaturated.
When engaging in combat, terrain will actually matter.
Every game
we have
is
tunnels where you can actually take your fighters and
these days in the world of like indie development.
And that will actually
it's tough to stand
remove you
out
from the enemy sensors.
But as long as you have good microtransactions, you too can succeed.
To take fire for another ship.
So in Homeworld 3, we focused
I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go find a snack while you guys watch
wasn't
Homeworld 3.
already available for us within Unreal. We wanted to figure out the more distinct views that the game would have that separate Homeworld from any other game, which was mostly the skybox and the lighting to give that feel of being in space. When you go into a nebula, the ship understands how much coverage it has from that, which will affect the concept of fog of war in the game. We knew that we wanted persistent damage on the ships, and so then we focused on what that system would be like.
You'll see the history of your battles as you go through the whole campaign. Please wishlist and pre-order the game. We're super excited to have you.
A myth, a tale of a long-forgotten saint. For there was once an empty potential about to be birthed into existence.
Pink Starburst!
But the potential was
Oh, we saw this game at either Nintendo Indie World or it might have been at the last Nintendo Direct proper. But we've seen this game. It's got a real good art style. Holding a little bean, baby?
Reincarnate as fit and proper, but never aware. Dictated from beyond by blessed ignorance and idle hands. Uji's solidarity, like a utopian humble. Blessed
This is Jake's mind after he eats a stamp.
and her worth lies therein.
This is what it was like the time that I ate mushrooms. Legal mushrooms. And played, I was with a group of friends, and we were, this is a fake story for legal reasons. We were all together, and we just sat there. We rented this like cabin on like this beach, and we sat there and we played Marvel vs. Capcom 2. This is probably like 2004, chat. Like, no, it was like 2007 or 8.
Perhaps you've heard of an obscure little indie game called Stardew Valley.
And we played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for like 6 hours, and we were just so fixated on the backgrounds while some people played. Like, two people would play and we'd switch controllers for like a half hour, 40 minutes. We'd all just like sit there and watch it and
trying
talk.
to rebottle the farm life lightning, Stardew's solo dev is leaving the barnyard behind. From two editors at PC Gamer, Lauren Morton and Molly Taylor, let's hear more about this highly anticipated follow-up.
Number 7, Haunted Chocolatier.
Oh.
Molly, you and I end up talking about cozy games on the PC
This is another
Gamer
fucking
Chatlog
bullshit.
podcast quite a bit.
You have no
which is
new
why
information
it's
to
so
share.
exciting that its creator, Eric Baroni,
It's just
is
these two
currently
total
working on his
babes
next game, Haunted
talking about
Chocolatier, where instead
how they
of
like
us being on a
Haunted
farm, we're
Chocolatier.
like running a chocolate shop instead, which sounds super exciting.
Which is fine.
We haven't seen a whole lot about Haunted Chocolatier yet. We've seen a brief
But,
trailer
you know,
and we've seen some screenshots.
this is doing nothing
We've seen,
for
like, boss battles potentially.
the
We've
world.
seen a bit of the new cozy town. We've seen some expanded combat over the Stardew Valley formula. So we're definitely anticipating hearing more about it as it continues development.
So I'm really excited to see how Baroni is going to take that formula and evolve on it. And I have a pretty good feeling that Haunted Chocolatier is going to be setting the standards for
Yo,
cozy
Bonka.
games for years to come.
Think you're just a hater? For those wondering at home, I take the one with the black and blonde
Assistance
hair.
required on the corner of 5th and 24th Street. A gas station has exploded, and we require immediate medical attention.
Received loud and clear.
Play,
We're on
that's
our
the play
way.
I'll be making.
ETA approximately 5 minutes.
I know Jimmy's with me. You got that freak in her. You can tell by the hairstyle. Girls with unnatural shit going on in their hair. Fucking nightmare. What a blast. J Mac DZ, thank you for the bits, homie. I appreciate it. Ambulance life something.
The crusade is about to overwhelm us.
Series X removes the ability to cloud play
The crusade
on console.
is on the rise. I have to
Never
warn
had that,
everybody.
but it makes sense. Yeah, that play button when it's locally stored.
We must keep them from reaching the enclave at all costs.
Let's interrupt it. It becomes a wide play button. You're throwing bits though, so I can have a small amount of your time and it's not working. You can. I'm so fucking free this weekend. I'm so free this weekend. I have a
Likewise,
Fortnite tonight.
my friend. But we'll make it
event.
out of here. That's a promise.
Fortnite event on Saturday. A lot of Fortnite, if I'm being honest. And then Friday is Final Fantasy. But I'm down. I'm down to do some creative shit with you. Oh, this is Detroit becoming me
Fate
too.
brought us here.
Yeah.
We did not
Who the
come by
fuck?
choice.
Probably Friday or Saturday. Absolutely. Yeah. Friday is just a very chill single game stream for me. And then Saturday,
That
very
devoured
free
my
except
home.
for at some point. Well, I'm doing that Fortnite
Please,
event that's like a
guiding
hard
star,
deadline. So like
send me a
that
sign.
Saturday event is like 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. I think it goes live at 2. Arlo, welcome in. Hope work isn't too bad. Good to see ya.
The time comes.
Yeah,
The
true. You're asking real
crusade
questions.
brings you a better future.
Garen.
Soon,
Little toppling with
there shall
Garen.
only be silence.
The void will devour everything unless we stop the
Jesus
crusade.
Christ, this is a thoroughly uninteresting trailer. Wow, he's Owie
Firstborn,
indeed.
Starborn, even constructs, deep down, we are all as one.
League Legends JQ Sicko. I love League.
A vibrant blend of
League.
4X
It
management
goes
and
poorly, but it's
card-based
fun.
RTS battles, Songs of Silence releases in spring 2024. Next up on the Most Wanted Highway, a game that knows nothing beats a road trip. Just you, your car, the open road, and the interdimensional horrors bubbling forth from reality's cosmic wounds.
Horrors? Horrors. Horrors. Not horrors.
Number 6, Pacific Drive.
Yeah, I am in on Pacific Drive as long as it doesn't get too scary. I think this game looks
the crown
grand.
jewel of the Pacific Northwest. Its unmatched views and quiet solitude offer
And this
everything
is
you need
new. I
in
don't
the
think I've
most
seen this
beautiful
trailer.
place on Earth.
There is no cause for alarm. Take shelter in the closest pocket of stability in your area, and please refrain from thoughts or memories of home.
The chain of
Weird.
events were in plain sight. Strange
Cool-
accidents
cool
leading
warning.
to the government's claim of eminent
Please
domain.
refrain from
and
thoughts or
subsequent
memories of
seizure
home.
The peninsula, the evacuation of 100,000 people, and the attempt
The NW base, yeah.
abject failure at containing the rumors that
This game is wholly fucking unique. I think it's so cool.
before Arda came to extract us.
Some zone secrets are best left secret.
You will not confuse this game for another video game until someone copies it. Carla, thank you for the bits.
A myth, martyr, or monster.
Nothing had more potential than limb technology.
Ooh, is that underwater?
And look what it did to the Olympic Peninsula.
3, 2, 1. I have the distinct honor to introduce
That's what Idaho is like. Yeah, okay.
a new scientific frontier with a raw power. The potential is limitless.
I hate my 3 Starbursts and now I'm sad.
On this day, we
Last of Us TV, baby.
Our Faraday future.
Did we have that date locked down? I feel like it got delayed to a vague 2024 the last time. Jesus fucking Christ, look at this Canva-ass fucking design for this game. Look at this, new mechanic, stealth. Holy shit. Bro. Hire me, I can do it, I can make it look better. I can do this. I've got fucking thumbnails that look better than this. Oh my god. It is new. I thought so, Future. I know that we had been pushed into a vague early 2024. February 22nd is nice. I'm writing that down. Was that right? 22nd? 222? Bro, look at that. Why is the X icon so much bigger than the TikTok icon? Oh my god, you're so shitty at fucking graphic design is my passion. Graphic design is my passion.
Swing at Souls-like gameplay. Mortal Crux is coming soon to early access. Coming up, we're nearly at the top of our list.
I should apply for gigs like that for shitty.
Of Helldivers as the most wanted countdown continues.
Shitty little companies like that need like help. Like I really could do a better job, and I have no professional training. I cringed too. Yeah, that physically hurt me.
Helldivers 2.
Helldivers is a PlayStation game. This is a second-party PlayStation game.
If there's one thing we value, it's interstellar combat with giant.
You'll make the X icon way bigger than everything else. You can go fuck yourself.
Soldiers of Super Earth
yeah, they made them more to have a bigger X icon.
Now shooting in third person, the Helldivers redeploy for co-op, and our panel of experts can't wait to enlist.
The PlayStation 5 and PC, but it's not going to come day and date to PC, is it?
Helldivers 2 arrives on PC for some co-op Starship trooping on February 8, 2024. Now, we turn to the unholy rebirth of a 2009 strategy cult classic. When Hell's Throne sits empty, its greatest devils march to war in this stylishly sinister game.
It is day and date to PC. Wild.
Strategy. Here's the latest trailer for Solium Infernum.
Set in the bureaucratic nightmare.
Hey, look, it's this fucking game that's clearly way more popular than like Grand Theft Auto 6 and
the
fucking
Prince of Darkness has vanished.
Helldivers
and to the Dark Throne as ruler of Hell,
and
you must prove to the infernal conclave that you are the most powerful archfiend of all.
Only $40.
Equip powerful relics and
you know what I think Helldivers 2 needs? Here's my theory on Helldivers 2.
Command legions, summon
I think Helldivers 2 launches on PlayStation Plus Premium and Extra. I don't think it'll be the free game with the PlayStation Core. I don't think it'll start with like the basic version. Carla, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits again. I think her
for it is malice and malevolence that win favor in hell. Insult and extort your enemies, goading them into open war.
But I think that it launches in
or worse,
that second and third tier. Similar to the way that Chia did, that Humanity did, that Teardown just did.
Just a moment each day.
That's my theory for Helldivers. Helldivers comes out, it's $40, PC and PlayStation. But if you're on PlayStation Plus Premium or Extra, you get that game day and date with your
friendship destruction simulator for nothing.
Which I think would be a good move and probably get a lot of players and probably win a lot of good favor for a year that's probably only going to have 2, possibly 3, maybe just 1 first-party fucking Sony release. I don't know what is happening with that company right now. Head firmly planted inside ass.
History is defined by moments when its greatest
potentially looking at a
himbos
historic
collide.
bag fumble
In
right
January,
now from
the
Sony.
world will stand witness as Yakuza's very best boys unite for an ocean-spanning RPG adventure. And probably
It's probably
like
not that
some
dire,
mahjong.
but it's crazy that we're going into 2023 and the only first-party Sony game is the second-party developed Helldivers 2 budget $40 game. And the only announced thing is like
Number 4,
games as a service,
like a dragon, infinite wealth.
And Wolverine. And Wolverine probably isn't going to make it in 2024.
Lately, our old friend the Seiryu clan's been acting mighty suspicious.
should play the Yakuza series. Chat, what if this just became a Yakuza channel?
I'm sending you to Hawaii.
We're gonna stream
There's
Like a Dragon.
Someone there who wants to meet you.
We're gonna stream Yakuza 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Kiwami 1 and 2, Judgment, Lost Judgment, Ishin.
Hear you, son? High time you met the head of the Barracuda.
Like a Dragon. Did I say that already? The man who erased his name.
Barracudas are after me.
And Infinite Wealth. Is that all the Yakuza games released in the West?
You've seen this. This is someone else. Ganja. You trying to tell me there are Yakuza in Hawaii?
And Souls?
The head of Kazuma.
Is that the PS3 one?
What better trophy?
I think I forgot Dead Souls.
Of a dragon. I really
But I did a pretty
need your
good
help,
job
like,
for not
right
having
now.
played any of
I'd take
those.
a bullet for a bud any day.
Naming all of the Yakuza games.
Take cover! You can always turn a new leaf.
That's what happens when you're tangentially interested in every single video
All you
game that
get
comes out.
is the precious time you're given.
Frico.
You ready for this, Kasuga?
Zombie Plot. Yes, a side game, non-canon, that uses characters from, like Ishin does, right? Heroes Booster, or you can be a fucking
You haven't
football
missed
man.
your chance at our gaming PC giveaway. Follow the QR code on screen now and complete
Hey
our
chat, let's all
viewership
enter the
survey.
PC gaming
Once you're
giveaway,
done,
and if any
you'll
of us
be in the running
wins,
to win a custom
I'll
AC
use it
Mirage
for you.
PC created by the talented guys at Blue Horse Studios and boasting
Blue
a
Horse
Core i9
Studios.
14900K CPU from the show's presenting sponsor, Intel. Hell yeah, free computers. We're just a few games away from the #1 game.
How long
in
is
our
this show?
countdown.
I started this
And
show
from
a half
showing you
hour
some
late.
Exclusive gameplay footage I think you're going to like. But first, here's another game from our wish list.
Also, what happened to our
Crown Wars,
fucking
The
quality?
Black Prince.
I feel like we lost quality at some point. My girl's looking fuzzy.
Your great passion. How appropriate, for it makes you blind to our ascension.
This just looks like the fucking chivalry. This looks like Chivalry 2 to me.
Before your religions, we will be here after your empires. We are domination. We are power beyond imagination. We are blood, death, multitude. We are the terror that whispers in the dark. We are the chaos in all things.
That looks like a mouth. That looked like a mouth. That looked like a mouth. Did you see it? Did you see the face? It looks like the mouth. Oh, you saw it, chat. This looks unplayable.
You may be many things.
Fortnite season.
We have hope.
This game is supposed to be a graphical powerhouse. I'm assuming there's
Manage
a
your
but.
forces
Yeah,
for medieval
but
tactics
man,
in
these
Crown
PC games
Wars,
look like
Black
mobile
Prince,
games. Yeah,
coming
yeah.
March 2024.
No, Fortnite. We're streaming Fortnite
Sometimes
tonight, chat.
PC gaming
And
gives
we're not
us games
memeing.
that empower us to make games.
We're memeing a little bit.
Our
We
next
are going to
studio
spend
visit
V-Bucks
is
on
with the
Eminem
group
because
behind
it's what a good
Everywhere,
boy should
an
do.
ambitious creation
I
platform.
don't know how long
currently
Eminem's in the
development.
store for. I'm assuming
Let's
it's more
hear
than a
a
day,
little
but I'm
more
going to try
about
to
the
start
big
streaming
vision
before
behind
8 p.m.
Everywhere.
because I'm worried that it rotates out of the store and I can't buy it. I may download Fortnite just to buy Eminem. You have to. I wish I did that for Travis Scott every day. I wasn't playing Fortnite at the time, and now I don't have Travis Scott, and it makes me fucking sad all the time.
Hey, my name's Adam Whiting, Assistant Game Director here at Build Rocket Boy, and I'm working on Everywhere.
Oh, Everywhere has been announced for a long time. This is an ambitious title. This is an interesting game to me. This has like racing and fucking shooting and adventure and RP. It's just like a, here's a game that does all the stuff.
Hi, my name's Leslie Benzies. I am the.
I remember when this was announced, it had an interesting thing.
Founder of Build a Rocket
You
Boy.
can sell
Everywhere's
Fortnite
a
accounts with the
place
Travis Scott skin
where
for decent
players
money. I
can
know,
tell
it's
their
fucking
stories,
insane.
where they can build their own world. There's shooting elements, there's driving elements, there's puzzles. Players can build UGC, take part in many
Look at this
different
shit.
experiences, and they've got also
It's
play a
space
AAA game
pinball.
called Mind's Eye. Tools, which we call Arcadia, they're a part of Everywhere, so you don't have to jump to a separate executable.
Something's happening in this game, I'm telling you.
Built the platform
This is something to watch.
with UGC in mind, so it's inherent to the games.
This is
Arcadia, I
Sifu.
think, is a really wonderful suite of creation tools that we're using internally to build content within the platform. I think that's really important. If you're using one set of tools and then giving a lesser subset of that to players, they immediately realize the limitations of the tool set they've been given. Whereas we want everything that players play within Everywhere to serve as inspiration because they have the same tools tools that we use to build that experience.
So you could look at Utopia as the hub where you socialize. It's where you come into the games, meet up with your friends before you decide to go play the entertainment that you and your posse will like to.
Like Starfield customization, yeah, but that's like the whole thing. Look at this. Look at this. Is cooler than any area in Starfield. It actually does look like that one area in Starfield, to be quite honest.
You jump into the district,
but there's cars.
Curate specific types of content.
Starfield has no
You
cars.
can jump into anything you want to through our portals or through invite some other players. But essentially, that's the kind of foundation.
It's GTA 5 money. Yeah.
All these other interesting kind of facets.
Ex-Rockstar, right?
Experiences.
The progression system of the game, the actual gameplay of everywhere sits within the biomes, and then you've got these abstracted other areas which we call arcs, and they're pieces of UGC content that we build and our players will build, and they're held separately from the main world.
They're connected by virtue of the fact they're all part of this one ever-evolving, ever-changing world called Everywhere.
It's like it seems like it's got some Dreams DNA in it, chat. A lot of using like other people's created assets. That looked like fucking Barrett from Final Fantasy VII Remake in such a big way. That was crazy.
They have freedom to infer their own stories and their own world.
And the gameplay looks like Fortnite.
And we don't really know what they're going to do with it.
I think there's something here, chat. Remember the name.
Move forward with them and help
Everywhere.
them build this world with us. If you were kind of able to take part in like a shared reality with other players of all different types, who had all different types of backgrounds and experiences and wants and needs, but they're all being fulfilled.
It's weird, but it's something.
Of one particular platform. I think that'd be a really exciting place to be.
It's something.
The purpose of our alpha test, it's more of an infrastructure test.
Is the alpha open?
Moving into this world are going to be able to check out our systems, allow us to do a lot of kind of testing of the back ends, all that kind of stuff. But they're also going to be kind of the intrepid explorers, the first into this brand new horizon, the first people to experience the tools and be able to build some really cool content with them. We're keen for everybody to get involved. You know, like I said, this is a game that's been built from the very beginning with people like you sat at home watching this video right now in mind. So I implore you, please come to everywhere.game, sign up for the alpha.
I'm very excited.
Everywhere.game? Is that what it was? I'll do it.
Time for a new world. Let's build it together.
Everywhere. Everywhere.game. All right. Chat, we have like some things to do here. Honestly, this hasn't been a waste of time. I've got 2 demos I want to check out.
Number 1, but first,
Everywhere I'd like to sign up for. Civic Drive. Demo. It's our 3rd most wanted game.
3,
oh,
Hades
I mean,
2.
obviously Hades 2 is fucking huge, but they're not gonna have anything new about this game at all. I mean, another fucking crock of shit.
After 3 years, and who knows how many deaths, we still can't get enough Hades. And apparently neither can its developers. In Supergiant's first sequel, Hades is imprisoned.
Are we gonna see any of the team?
The of time is loose. You're the witchcraft-wielding princess of the underworld, striking out against the forces of Kronos.
Yeah.
It's really something to imagine how Hades 2 could build
Go
on
Dusa,
the
yeah,
smooth, unfolding
yeah, of
storytelling
course.
and elegant design of the first game.
That's it? Oh, you fucking scumbags, dude. That's so fucking stupid. Your number 3 is Hades 2, and it's just a voiceover with trailer footage. It's so cheap. I fucking hate this event. You should be ashamed of yourselves, PC Gaming Show producers. You should be ashamed. I usually try to be pretty positive about game industry stuff. Come on. What is this? This looks like my shit. This looks like my type of bullshit. Not even a teaser of all the new fuckable characters. I know. I know. It's so fucked up, Squinky. Yeah, what is this? Wait, we've seen this game before. Yeah. Sonic Mania team. This popped up somewhere, and it looks fucking fantastic. And that Sonic Mania team was treated like dog shit by Sega. Underappreciated for making what is like unanimously voted as their best game in the past 2 decades. They were wronged, bro. And we see the fucking proof in the pudding with Superstars, which again is like my 6th favorite game of the year, but nonetheless. And also it's not as good as Frontiers, but nonetheless. I think this has a good art style, it's got a great team behind it. I think this is one to watch. And it's got Emperor Eddie. I mean, what more can you want? Look at this shit, bro. A 3D platformer from this team? Are you fucking kidding me? Look at that. Look at that. Yes, game. This is the stuff. Penny's Big Breakaway. Private Division is publishing it, which is, I think, a subsidiary of 2K Games.
The PC is the birthplace
Private
of
Division,
platformers, but we continue to see outstanding 2D and 3D
I'm pretty sure it
platforms
is.
release each year. Nice.
That's a nice influx.
Okay,
sounds like you watching the Balan Wonderworld trailers a year before it was released. Yes, also true, but
the second greatest test is patience. And by God, FromSoft, haven't we been tested enough? Torrent needs his exercise.
I should make a video essay about it.
At the locked door of the lands between for details, let's hear from some of our voters about what they're expecting from this expansion.
Number 2. Elden Ring.
Oh, come on, bro. You cheap fucking cunts, dude. It's so stupid.
I'm extremely excited about the Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree. Personally, I'm hoping that they will introduce a new vast area to explore that gives you that same magical feeling as exploring Limgrave for the first time. Just something new and exciting around every corner, pretty much.
I'm worried you're not being cool.
I'm hoping there will be bosses that are even harder than the base game. If we go back to previous From Software games, typically we've seen that the best and the hardest bosses are in the DLCs. Some examples would be Midir, Gale, Sister Fried, Manus. I would definitely say.
Back in is this DLC? What is this? Yeah, it's DLC, but this is just fucking footage from the base game because this event is a fucking cheap sloot.
Story-wise, I think we'll get a greater understanding into Melania's brother
shameful
Mikola,
event,
which has been very much hinted and talked about in the main
This girl watched her fucking...
All in all,
what's the guy's name who does the videos? Darth Dewey?
One final RPG featured in our show today is the return of a
what's his name?
Cult classic.
Who's the guy who does all the lore videos on like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and shit?
Still wakes the deep.
Vati.
They're also working on the
Vidya.
second coming of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Plup Shido.
Tell me, Willem.
Vati Vidya. I too watched that video.
That you were there
is this number 1? Whatever this is.
You the Slayer. And what will
this guy looks like a ball sack.
Willem, into this lonely, forgotten warehouse.
Tell me I'm wrong. Show ball sack man. What's the fucking Men in Black Balchinian? I think. Funny bit that holds up. Balchinian is funny. That's just a good physical comedy bit right there. Old-fashioned.
You're exactly what he said you'd be. I guess that makes it easier. Makes what easier? What happens next?
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Of course, every week they've been having a new show where they show a new playable race. That's kind of cool.
Game tops are most
My favorite race is the Balchinians.
Let's recap the top 25 so far. Still Wakes the Deep. Sword of the Sea.
Oh, I'm sure they didn't show anything new, but Sword of the Sea is my fucking jam.
Persona 3 Reload.
This is so cruel. It's so cruel to run down this as if you have
Skate Story.
Added anything to so many of these titles. Like you just took a bunch of games that people know and are excited for legitimately, and then inserted your bullshit among them. Look at the Grand Theft Auto 6 footage they have. It's just some girl talking about it who has a worse camera angle than me. I'm sure you're a great streamer. I'm sorry. That was me.
Path of Exile 2.
Shameful show. PC gaming show. Shameful.
Haunted Chocolatier.
Shame on you.
Pacific
I
Drive.
wave my fucking cane at you.
Helldivers 2.
I shake my fist from my porch.
Wealth. Hades 2.
Unacceptable behavior.
Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erdtree.
We've ranked 24
I know Half-Life 3,
of our
yeah,
25
exactly.
most wanted games, each capturing a different piece of our fascinations. We've had meditative
number one
surfing, demonic
is our
skateboarding, eldritch
exclusive
road tripping,
fucking
whether it's the three-dimensional space
look
strategy
at
of
this
Homeworld 3 or the ever-expanding
incredible
universe of build crafting and
base
Path of
building
Exile 2, the
resource
most wanted
management
represents the game
creation
we can't
sim that
help
we
but
have
hunger for.
30 seconds of
But
new
for our
footage.
panel of experts, one game
Who cares
more
about
than
Elden
any
Ring?
other
No,
had a
I know, no,
clear hold
bad
on
take.
our
You did influence me me into a Brawlhalla stream. Did you buy the turtles? You did, didn't you?
Our panel of critics,
You dog.
developers, and content
You got that
creators.
dog in you.
It's the long-awaited
That's a successful sponsored dream, Ubisoft. Pay attention.
And crackling Geiger
Most wanted
counters,
cuck chair
striking a
simulator
balance
2.
between
Smart.
lethal tension and dystopic beauty that's never quite been matched.
One turtle's just
also,
expensive. Who'd you buy?
this
Mikey?
game is
You're a
a
Mikey guy, I
testament
think,
to
right?
developer
I'm a Leo boy.
fortitude. This is a project that's weathered wartime, including office relocations and most recently, a severe studio fire. Here is our most wanted game.
Stalker 2. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense.
Stalker 2, Heart of
I
Cornwall.
bet that this is like just the perfect size that they
everyone.
could actually get maybe a release date.
CEO of GC Game
Especially
World
if it's
and the
their
game
number
director
one
of
game.
Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl.
Which I don't think they have right now.
Recording this video feels almost surreal.
They've
as
been
I
through the
accept
shit.
Award for the most anticipated PC game. Being here proves that several elements much larger than myself aligned for this moment to happen. Firstly, it's about you, our fans.
I hope this game gets
Many
supported in
years
a big
ago,
way.
when the journey we had planned concluded, you refused to leave the zone. You enriched it with stories, love, and life, ensuring that legacy continues through the years. You've shown us that there are still goals to achieve and stories to tell. Your
This is a
passion
wonderful
has
man,
guided
but let
us
me add his
throughout
hair.
the journey, and I can never express
Just let me-
enough gratitude for that. I consider this award a symbol of your
Just
unbreakable
let me-
trust. Secondly,
I'm
it's
not
about the
good.
journey itself.
I'm not good at
This
it. I'm not
path
good at
was
cutting hair, but I can do
extraordinary, marked by
better than
dedication,
this.
passion, and commitment from everyone involved to deliver an unforgettable experience.
This is
I
tough. He
feel
looks like the
blessed to
boy
lead a team
from
like this.
The Shining.
And I dedicate this award to those
I haven't seen The Shining in a long time, but I think I kind of ate on that comparison. Let me
Stalker
look.
2 stands as the biggest and most complex game in our lives. It was ambitious from the beginning, but evolved into an ultimate challenge. It holds extreme significance and a deeply personal connection for us, crafted amidst the most stressful conditions imaginable, including the pandemic, war, relocation, cyber attacks, life threats, and more. Additionally, it's about the legacy. Stalker began as a PC franchise and has always been loyal to the PC community. Receiving this award at the PC Gaming Show feels like a confirmation that we will remain true to our vision.
I'm just saying.
This holds extra significance.
It's not close.
I understand that discussing somber topics during a gaming show might not be ideal, but I'll take this opportunity to address the situation in my homeland. The war still goes on in Ukraine. Those currently fighting on the front lines, including GC employees, are real heroes.
It's gonna be nothing short of a fucking
Not
miracle
all
if
of
this
them
video game
were trained
releases.
for this. They simply couldn't turn away.
It had more
Stalker
volume.
2
You're
was
right.
important
You're
for
right.
us even before the war, but now it stands as a national product, aiming to convey Ukraine's unbreakable spirit to the world. Today, we celebrate our victory here, while simultaneously striving for our homeland's ultimate triumph in the future. I am overwhelmed with the joy to recognize that Stalker 2 entered the final phase of development. Fellow Stalkers will soon reunite in the zone once again. Thank you all for this award. I assure you it holds far more meaning than I can express in a foreign language.
Fellow stalkers.
Now, I want to show you the
We
story
need a new,
trailer
we need a new
have
term
prepared
for our
this occasion.
fans.
Please enjoy.
Heyo, fellow stalkers. Who's excited? This is gonna be terrifying. I'm not excited to watch this. Even too scary.
You asked me about my good luck charm. Remember? It's an empty shell.
Decided to play soldier with me? Dimitri and I were just discussing a certain puzzle we found in the zone. But we can't quite seem to get all the pieces to fit. Maybe you can figure it out.
It's a gun.
It reminded me that we used to be puppets.
I took just one
awkward step, and my whole world plunged into darkness. I'm sorry, Strider.
That was
definitely very small.
The psi fields were turned off. Suddenly, the voice of Monolith was gone.
This is a well cut together trailer, though.
I felt as if I was awakening from a years-long coma.
Budget.
And through the scope, we saw the body of an unknown soldier fall.
We had a simple choice. Sit back and just wait for another super emission, or take a chance and get control of the anomalous energy.
A super emission for you.
Only I didn't choose that path. Unlike you.
Stalker 2. Hey, my fellow stalkers. All right, I think we haven't had a release window for a while either. In Q1 2024, depending on how you do your fiscal year, I'm not sure how they do it, if it's different internationally for them, but for a lot of video game creators, that will be Q1 2024 would be the window of April 1st through, I think, June 30th.
The most wanted list will continue in 2024. The overflowing bounty of PC gaming does not quit, and neither will our judges. But before then, we'll see you back here in June 2024 when the PC gaming show returns. If I can find my way out of this bunker.
It's calendar Q1. Okay, very dope.
About to turn the lights
very dope.
Out. Thank you again for watching.
Hey, listen. Terrible fucking showcase. PC Gamer showcase. Do better. Super cheap fucking tactics to put games that you don't deserve to showcase into your showcase by wasting our fucking time. That show could have been 45 minutes long, tight, and still get the stuff that people actually cared about. No one's leaving your fucking showcase and saying, God, I'm so much more excited for Silk Song and Grand Theft Auto 6, and I'm so happy that I got to hear what S-Vand and fucking Soda Poppin' had to say about that. Absolutely stupid shit. The stuff that people care about are the little indie games that you actually have new things to show about and can add value to. I have some things written down here, like everywhere.game. I'm going to subscribe to that, whatever the fuck they want me to do, so I can get notified when there's a beta or an alpha that I could possibly get into. We have the February 22nd Pacific Drive release date, which is pretty nice. I'm excited for new eggs. The egg stuff is very cool. Cryptical Path demo and Death Grip demo. We'll maybe check those out on stream sometime soon. Either way, chat, we started this a half hour late, and we still ended up doing an hour and a half long stream of it. I think I'm out on Pikmin at this point. We'll do Pikmin maybe tomorrow during the day. Tonight we're doing Fortnite. We'll probably do Fortnite around like 7:30, 8 o'clock or so. Chat, should be a really fun and unique stream. We're gonna do some Game Awards predictions, and we are going to play as Eminem and drop with some randoms and have some funny conversations. Fortnite's always a good stream. It's always a good stream. Don't forget, tomorrow we start our Advent calendar, very important, and our Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough. And then Saturday is the event for Fortnite, the actual event. That is going to be pretty wild. Going to have some freestyle rhymes to hit people with as Eminem. Miracle. No, I'm not. I didn't think I was going to post this VOD, but at this point I might as well put up a fucking JT Reacts video. So YouTube VOD watchers, if you made it this far, like and subscribe. Twitch chat, thanks for being here and hanging out. Shout out to Jimmy and Carla for the bits. Future, Treehorn, Squanky, Too Much New Toys, Carla, Dai Hideo, Fire Mario, Shishwa, Ty Dolla Sign in here. Rich was in here. Shay was in here. Good squad today on a little Thursday afternoon. We love this. All right, gamers, I will see you all again in just a few short hours, if we're being honest.